So today, officially, well, a week and a day. So the last 3 days have been so great because it's just been me in the van. And even though it's going to be such a great journey with Piper and the dogs, it just took so much stress away. More the dogs, of course, than Piper. She's been fantastic so far. But these last 3 days have just been, they've been so great, and I've been soaking them in. So, and then I went door dashing yesterday after work. I went in between my bus run and then I went after work. And my first dash, the guy tipped me $40. So I've just been like super grateful about that. So I wanted to say that was just, that was great. That was just, yeah, just made me feel really good to know that somebody cared that much and, knows the price of gas and the distance that we go and stuff like that. So anyway, that was really cool. So I'm kind of sad that I have to go back, and I have just really been liking the bus. It's been so fun. And then I have been like taking the best showers because I go to my gym, which I found on one of those like van life things on Facebook. And they're like, it's so much cheaper to go shower at the gym, get a gym membership at a place that, is nationwide. And so I pay $25 or $35 for my membership. And so I went the other night and showered there, and it was great. It was like I took like 2 hours, and the water was fantastic. It stayed hot and it was so hot, and it stayed hot the whole time. And so then yesterday I went, and I actually worked out. So I was like, oh, okay, because I'm sitting a lot, I'm driving a lot, and I do my morning yoga and stretches, but like I don't get a whole lot of physical activity in my day. And when we're setting up camp and stuff, yeah. But anyway, I actually worked out, and then they have a hydro massager, so I did that, and it was fantastic. And then I took my nice hot shower. And so yesterday I did have a little trouble trying to figure out where to park because I'm just not quite sure. And that's something I'll have to look into, is like where you can and where you can't, like, if it's allowed to park in, at a gas station or whatnot. So I felt the safest at the gas station because it's, people are always there, and it's, a 24-hour gas station. There's always, heartbeats running around. And so I parked at like 3 different places yesterday, and I was just like, I was just nervous. Like I parked at the gas station I went to the first night, but there's a camera, and I was like, okay, if they see this car again, they might, come knocking on the door. They, might just, the camera was pointed right at me, so they would see me like climb in the back. And then I went to a hotel hoping to get free Wi-Fi, but you have to give a name and a room number. And it was just really big, and there was a lot of guys out there partying, which fine, but I was just like, ugh, I just wasn't sure. So I left there, went to a different gas station. That one was like really lit up and a small parking lot and really busy. So I was like, okay, I don't like, that made me a little nervous too. So I ended up parking at a Dollar General, which had a big parking lot, and it was connected to a bank. So I kind of parked in the middle. And nobody got upset that I was there. So that's where I was. I slept really good. And it was so funny though, because when I got up, I go to get out the back, I kind of creak the door open, and there's a guy there, and this is at like 5:30 in the morning, and there's someone parked like right next to me, and he's trying to throw his trash away at the Dollar General dumpster. And so I was like, I kind of creaked the door back shut, and I waited for him, and because I forgot I had pants that I wanted to wear to work today, but I left them up front. So I'm like, shoot. So I have like a kind of a long sweatshirt, so I kind of wrapped that around myself to jump up and grab what I needed. And so I'm just like, I hope nobody sees me, but I try to park to where when I get out, it's kind of like that area secluded. So at least people can't see me like running around in pajamas and stuff. But, so yeah, so I go back, to get Piper, and thankfully so grateful that my brother-in-law and my sister, they are in a different state for work, and so their house is vacant. And they're letting us crash there when we need to, which is great, over the next couple of weeks, which is great. Um, so that's where I'm going to be over the weekend. We were going to try to camp with some family, but it's supposed to rain all weekend. We are going to a hot wing eating contest, so I think that'll be fun. But yeah, just these last 3 days have just been great. They've just been so great, and I just really enjoyed just my solitude, and I just enjoyed just being present and a lot of nature, and outside a lot, and just finding ways to live this lifestyle. And it's just been it's just a cool journey. So I wanted to just share a little bit of that. And I need to, I don't want to say let my guard down, but I need to, my purpose is, I really want to be there to help people, especially in recovery, because there was so much that I didn't know existed. And my ultimate purpose is to be that light for people, and to help them to see that there are other ways to live, and that it doesn't all, your life doesn't have to be shit if you can utilize some tools and shift your mindset. And so I need to get out of my comfort zone, and I chit chat with people, but not as much as I would like to. And then sometimes I get in my head, and I'm worried people are judging me or looking at me or whatever, and that's just silly, because most people are so worried about themselves, they're not thinking about people around them. But so that's, something I really want to focus on is, a lot of the reason why we're doing this is because I do want to get out there and be around people, whether it's just different networks and communities of people living the lifestyle that I live, or different collectives of people that have the same belief structure, and just want to live and love. And but then also being that light for those broken, and the ones that have forgotten that they have a light. And so yeah, that's something that I definitely want to work on more. So anyway, today's a great day, and I'm just so happy to be here, and to be alive, and to have this opportunity to just go out and living such a simple life. It's just not about the stuff. It's about the opportunities, and it's about going out and being and just being that person for other people, and just cherishing the present moment, and seeing everything that this world has to offer us. And it's just a beautiful thing, and I'm just so grateful that I'm able to see it.